Clutch Sports agent Rich Paul may have taken an unintended shot at Giannis Antetokounmpo when discussing how great his client Anthony Davis is. Paul was praising AD's passing ability and compared him to Giannis, saying, quote, if you put Anthony Davis on the Bucks team last year, they'd be playing in the finals. Kind of harsh there. Shannon, do you agree?
Well, Skip, I went back and forth with this. I was like, man, I don't know about that. But then I started thinking, what limited the Bucks? What limited Giannis was his inability to shoot the ball from outside. What sets Anthony Davis apart from most bigs in the NBA? His ability to shoot the ball from outside. So I'm going to have to agree with Rich Paul on this one. Skip, before this debacle, if you want to call it that, the trade that didn't happen, that was supposed to happen, that may have happened, Anthony Davis was averaging 29 points, 13 rebounds, 2.5 blocks, 4 assists. Giannis ended the season averaging basically 28 points, 12.5 rebounds, 6 assists, 1.5 blocks. But it's Anthony Davis's ability to shoot the ball from outside that separates him from Giannis. Giannis has not quite developed a consistent jumper, be it from the three or from outside. What Toronto did was that we built a wall. We're not letting you in the lane.
Yep.
If you can dunk from the three-point line or from half court, so be it. But you're not going to get the Euro step and get in the paint and lay it up and dunk, or we have to foul you. That's not going to happen. And once they started pushing him out further and further, making him shoot jumpers, making him settle for the three, you saw what happened. Skip, I don't know if people remember just how dominant AD was when they played Portland 2 years ago. There is no shame in losing to a healthy, fully loaded Golden State. And that's what AD has lost to in the Western Conference. Now, he's only been to the playoffs twice, but both times he's run up against Golden State. Losing to Golden State, there's no shame in that. And losing to Golden State with KD at full strength, Steph, Clay, and Draymond, there's no slouch. So I'm going to have to agree with Rich Paul on this one. It's only because I believe AD is a better player from the outside and can get shots better than Giannis can.
So here's my bottom line to everything you just said. It's impossible for me to disagree with Rich Paul because I don't know yet. I need to see yet now. Giannis got exposed at the highest level because he couldn't shoot it. And I've always questioned, does he have that killer in him? Is he that guy? What I love the most about the NBA playoffs, they either expose or exaggerate whether you're that guy or not. Michael Jordan was the guy. Kevin Durant has proven to be that guy. And yet, Giannis, I'm not sure about.
And most, not to cut you off, but most guys, when you look at their scoring average, if you're that guy, it elevates in the playoffs.
It does.
Michael Jordan's scoring average is higher in the postseason than it is in the regular season. So is Kobe's.
The basket at the moment?
Yeah.
That's what happens in the NBA playoffs. I don't know yet about Anthony because regular season, he was way below 500, 216 to 250 losses in New Orleans. 2 playoff appearances, had 1 big series against 2 guys in Portland who are not that guy to me, Dame and CJ. And yet, running up against Golden State, he put up some good numbers against Golden State, but they had no chance. So I don't know yet. Guess where he plays now? He is LeBron James' sidekick at Staples Center in Los Angeles, California, Hollywood. And the brightest lights in the league are going to be on Anthony Davis. Are you made of that stuff? I don't know yet. I have my doubts about it. But for Rich Paul to say that, I don't know. Is it a shot at Giannis? It's really just trying to build up his own client. But again, maybe he could have.
Maybe. Yeah. But the thing is, let's not discount what Kawhi in Toronto. They got going at the right time. They got a lot of times, Skip, it's not so much you get hot at the right time.
I know, and they were getting big contribution from Van Vliet and Siakam.
Kyle Lowry all of a sudden started hitting shots. Like you said, Siakam have a game or two where he go for 30, and then boom.
Okay, we got a little more NBA news to get to. Ben Simmons, did he show us something that could impact the entire Eastern Conference? We'll explain next. After the 49ers' 31-3 win on Sunday, Sherman claimed that Baker refused to shake hands pregame and called it Bush League. Yesterday, video was released that shows that Baker did shake hands with Sherman before the coin toss, but did run away following the toss, avoiding a second handshake. Okay, we got the video. Shannon, do you feel differently after seeing this?
I do. Skip, I owe Baker an apology because based on the information that I had yesterday and some of the quotes and then the way Sherm had Sherm is also right also, but I owe him an apology because I thought that he refused even at the beginning to shake.
That's how it came across.
That's how it came across, to shake Richard Sherman's hand. And it didn't happen that way. Skip, allow me to take the people inside to how the coin toss work. Skip, you're the home team, I'm the visitors. We walk to the center of the field. We shake hands. Hey, how you doing? How you doing? The referee will say, okay, guys, turn around. You'll put your back to an end zone. I'll put my back to the end zone. Since I'm the visitor, the official will say, okay, this is head, this is tail. You'll call it. Call it in the air. I call heads. Heads it is. You want the ball, you want to defer. I'll defer. Which goal do you want to defend? Okay. Hey, bro, I get out there after the game. Boom, 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 boom. We gone.
Okay.
But Skip.
Would you do boom, 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 boom a second time?
Skip, it depends. Now, if I had lost the coin toss and they said, well, they're kicking the ball off, that means I'm going to get the ball. Now, a lot of times I didn't bring my helmet out there. I got to go find my helmet. I got to go get ready. No. Hey, bro, I get it, y'all. I'm gone. That's how I would have done it. So I'm not holding Baker feet to the fire on that situation. Once he did it the first time, I'm cool with it. But let me tell you what happened. What's at the crux of this, Skip? Richard Sherman believes that Baker Mayfield has been disrespectful not only to the league, but to some of the players in the league. And you can see by that handshake, he really doesn't care for Baker. Baker can sense that Sherman does not like him. So Baker makes no effort to because everybody else, they dap, they hug, hey, bro, tap each other on the back.
He hugged Kittle.
That's a good point.
Everybody else, shake hands, tap each other on the back. Richard Sherman shakes his hand, Baker sticks his hand out. Okay, Sherman, there's no love. Sherman doesn't like him for some of his behavior. Baker senses, man, this dude don't like me. Well, okay, ain't no sense in me being fake. Ain't no sense in me trying to show love back. I don't like him. Hey, but I am going to do what we're supposed to do out here. Protocol, shake hands, we're going to keep it moving. I think that's the gist of it right there. And Sherm didn't lie because at the end, the second time around, Baker did peel and run. But I'm not going to hold that against him, Skip. Sometimes guys do that, especially if you're going to receive the ball, because my helmet was back out, so now I got to go.
Who won the coin toss? The Browns. So Baker was about to be on offense. Baker did not have his helmet, so he had to bolt. And plus, you got to get ready to what's the play call? What are we going to do?
Maybe not so much that, Skip. He might have wanted to get 2 or 3 last-minute throws to get his arm loose. So, therefore, that's why. But I owe him an apology, Skip, because the way it came across yesterday.
Well, that's what he flat out said.
He didn't share. I thought at the beginning, because I'm like, hold on, wait a minute. You mean to tell me you walk to the middle of the field at the beginning and you don't shake a guy's hand? Now, that's some BS there. But that's not how it happened. I believe this is the way it played out, Skip, because after we see the video, we see that he did shake Sherm's hand at the beginning. He didn't do it at the tail end. But there's 2 times, normally at the beginning, and once you win whoever wins the coin toss, especially if you know somebody, Skip. If you know the guy, hey, bro, I'm going to holler at you at the end of the game. Good luck, stay healthy, boom, you go on and do it like that. So I owe Baker an apology, but this comes down to as simple as this, Skip. Sherm felt Baker Mayfield has been very disrespectful to some of the procedures of how the NFL operate. He has not paid its proper respect. Baker sensed that Sherm did not like him. His body language, Skip, if you see Baker didn't move once, he stuck his hand out. It wasn't no, I'm gonna pat you, shake your hand and pat you on the back. Because a lot of times, dog, you shake, hey, bro, what's up? You know, Skip,
a little bit more.
You covered this game too low. You know how guys are out there. So I believe that is what took place.
Okay. So it is big of you to apologize. You were showing a lot more class than Richard showed after the game, in my estimation, because the only quote we had to go off yesterday, we were sort of